Classes were canceled in Oxford today as students, family, and the community paused to remember the victims of the school shooting. It was 2 years ago today. Hannah St. Juliana, Tate Myre, Madison Baldwin, and Justin Schilling were killed in that shooting. Sean Lay showing us where things stand in the criminal cases still dragging out in court.
You probably remember where you were and what you felt when the alert came across your smartphone. Active shooter at Oxford High School. 2 years in, every day the pain and trauma is felt by the victims' families and the Oxford community. So where do things stand now? What's been done? What's moving forward? Those are good questions, but there are no easy answers. With every news report about the Oxford High School shooting, you have to start here, remembering Hannah St. Juliana, Madison Baldwin, Justin Schilling, and Tate Myre, shot and killed by the shooter, have their lives been honored with positive change, making schools more safe? A student group says absolutely not, and they have a petition to remove anyone in Oxford schools who had contact with the shooter but send him back to class with his backpack. What about the lawsuits brought by victims' parents designed to get answers they want and make sure there is accountability? Ben Johnson represents some of the victims' families and is in constant contact with them.
Every day is a more difficult day because it's not over. It never ends. And so to have a situation where, it was 2 years ago today, obviously it rubs salt into an open wound, so it's horrible.
Those civil and criminal cases drag on in the courts. A groundbreaking criminal case against the shooter's parents continues. The shooter himself has pled guilty. He'll be sentenced December 8th. An in-depth report has just been released detailing the mistakes that were made leading up to the tragedy. And Johnson says this: 2 years later, there is still critical information about the shooting that is yet to come out.
To them, the biggest concern is if we don't fully understand what happened, then we really can't study it and figure out what we did wrong, and that makes it more likely to happen to somebody's kid in the future.
December 8th, the Oxford High School shooter is sentenced, and already a judge in Oakland County has ruled that he can be sentenced to life without parole. Sean Lay, Local 4.
All right, Sean, to honor the victims, folks in Oxford are being asked to turn on their outdoor lights in their memory.